Welcome back to the adventures of, excuse me, where's my gameplay? Hello? There we go. Welcome back to the adventures of Queen of Rock, the Lionheart of Tara. I actually didn't know we were called the Lionheart. That's kind of cool. The unstoppable powerhouse, 194 personal combat. Like I said, my own personal combat goal is to personally get over 200 personal combat. I think that would be absolutely fantastic if we could do that. Let's blitz forward. We're going to be probably quite heavily edited today because we're essentially just sitting around waiting so we can form this mercenary band and see what these unique mechanics it offers us are. We've got a nice stable kingdom. We've got a fairly decent amount of income to say that we are tribal and just to basically hold Ireland and Anglesey. So why don't we just let the game let it go at its own pace. We'll keep on with our bloodline. We'll keep on with trying to become the grand champion. That was something I'd also love to check out, is to set up that so as you see there, power grand champion, a champion who repels his pretenders 10 times without defeats can be recognized as a grand champion who will create a bloodline. That I would love to do. However, we haven't had the opportunity to. Hasn't used character decision to hide the rank up alert. Oh, try that. Are we good? There we go. A higher rank member is available. So now we've just got to wait for that thing to pop up and basically say, oh, we lose Zealous, that's annoying. Wait for it to say, hey, come and fight, and then hopefully we'll become a champion. I mean, we should be with 182 fucking personal combat, huh? I think we're going to kill everybody who stands in our way. Good health is a blessing. We've been getting that event a lot recently as well. I'm not sure what causes it, but we're going to... I'd be very interested to know what our character's personal health is right now. Unfortunately, can't see it just from taking a look at her character information there. It's kind of a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Nothing to worry about. It's obvious why they hide that stat, so you can't metagame it at all. Let's check out the bounty board. Still no interesting targets. We can just carry on with our usual stuff then. Get into shape, which still does nothing. Maybe we should stop doing that, because I feel like we've hit peak on that one, huh? Now this I'm not surprised about. Chalcedonian rebels have risen up in Ulster, led by a Millicent priest. Let's check out the religious map mode. So we have actually started... Oh, no, we've still got the same amount of conversions to Celtic. Man, that sucks. Okay, and where are we trying to convert right now? Gwynedd. Sure, that's fine. Nothing to worry about there, then. So, the religious issues are going to be very, very apparent for a very long time. We can't really do much to stop this from happening quite frequently. Besides suppressing revolts, things like that, we're always going to have just religious uprisings. Oh, man, there's also a rank up as well, just we want to go into war. Hopefully it doesn't take us off of leading these troops. Let's go for it. Ask for a duel. We're going to skip the duel engine. This guy's got 116. We've got 197. Skip it. We're in. Of course we are. Because, you know, the duel engine only seems to provide a hindrance if you're worse. Oh, okay, let me rephrase that. The duel engine is good if you're worse than the person you're fighting in personal combat, but know how the duel engine works. You're able to distinguish more information from it than I can be bothered to. So, in that situation, I think it would do you a benefit to be able to fight and respond to each round of combat. For us, it really does not matter. 201 personal combat. We've actually done it already. I guess it's because we're now the highest champion level, right? Or we lost something else, I don't know. But either way, that's pretty fantastic. We lost... Wait, Zealous doesn't give personal combat, does it? I don't remember. Anyway, let's move in. This should take no time at all, even with whatever we took there. Straight crossing, river crossing, hills, whatever. Goodbye. Thank you. We'll keep him in the prison. Scourge Dunbar. Oh. Hello. When have we had this? How long has this been a thing? My god, never has a misclip been more appropriate. So, what are our holy sites again? We've got, okay, this one. Okay, what the Aztecs control one, so that's fucking gone. What's Ramsbury? That's in Wiltshire. Yeah, that's Stonehenge. In that case, let's start putting them to the sword. Scourge the province. What does that do? A daughter was born to, whoever this is. This is our daughter, granddaughter, named a rock. That's fine, thank you, I appreciate that. What does Scourging Province even do? Nothing. Oh, there we go. Peasant Unrest, is it? Oh, so as long as we've started that, I guess we've just immediately started scourging it. Or sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Oh, man, it just flips it immediately to Celtic. What the fuck is this? Oh, but this one did not work. 25% chance. Tyranny increased by 1 point. Fuck it, let's do it. Very weird. So if we scourge our vassal provinces, there's a chance you can just immediately convert over to Celtic, but scourging our own provinces seems a lot more risky. What is this costing us? 100 prestige a go. I see. Okay. Well, to be fair, that's still disgustingly OP. Like, really, really, really OP. The fact that you can just right-click on a province until it becomes your religion is kind of strong. Now, we can fail. If we fail, we get this Peasant Unrest that gives local revolters plus 10%, so I might have just invited all sorts of hell onto us there. We'll worry about that in a minute, but to say that we've gone from 3 provinces to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces in the course of about 2 seconds is pretty fantastic. We'll have to build up our prestige for a while, though. The Emperor is dead. Long live whoever the hell else is. Oh, his son, his Aztec son, was killed by this guy here. A Visigothic Sunni Muslim man. Well done. Congratulations. He's gone. Alright, well, I'm going to untick him then, because I really do not give a shit about an Aztec 8-year-old in charge of the Empire. We'll just keep a close eye on what's going on with that. I'm somewhat concerned they might wipe out the German Empire, and then it'll just be Aztecs and Rome that we have to fight our way through instead, which is obviously not fantastic. How's Julius Nepos doing? Because he is in the middle of the world's largest rebellion. Oh, God, what's happened? He's even worse. He's lost even more parts of himself. 10,000 men? Defending against the Third War of Tyranny. Oh, God, he's gone. Julius, what have you done? So you can sort of see the damage that that trying to force convert these provinces has done to the realms. We've got quite a high revolt rate. What is that? 8%, 8%, 8%. It's kind of high. It's not a problem, to be honest with you, even with this amount of extra revolts we've got to worry about, because, you know, it's 3 provinces at 8%. I'm not too concerned about that. They're not going to ever be able to field enough men to take us out, bearing in mind our ridiculous amount of martial. Challenger has appeared. Skip the dual engine. Predictable result. There we go. So we've actually fought off 1. Got to remember that. The repellers pretended 10 times. So that's 1 down. I want to have a great feast as well. We've got enough gold. We might as well just sit around and spend it on some feasts to keep things together a little bit more. I was looking for some entertainment for my feast. Of course we were. Right, why don't we keep upgrading? I don't know. I mean, Gwynedd is going to get us into the feudal system. But obviously Dublin is our traditional capital here. What have they got going for them? Oh my god, there's so much to build now. This is a ridiculous amount of buildings. Holy shit, this might be a little bit too much. Okay, I do like buildings that reduce tax income. That's always a really great way to balance things here. So, armory, bakehouse, what is the garrison size? Archers, fort level, light infantry. I don't really want to do anything that will lower tax income for the time being. Ooh, levy size plus 15% is pretty great. Let's go for that one then. Well, but we're able to feed more troops, so let's aim for that one for the time being. I'll see what... Oh, there we go. We've got decent cookbooks, so we can lose 5 gold, gain 5 prestige, and hopefully get some unique bonuses out of this feast in that case. The guests have finally arrived. All is ready. The cooks have worked all day preparing the night food. We haven't even built kitchen yet. That's fairly impressive. Pride is not a sin. We lose 0.5 health. We lose 10 piety, but there's a chance of us getting 1 in each skill. Or 1 in our skill. We gain 1 learning. That's a little bit shitty. Alright. And then for some reason it also clears our ambition, despite the fact that we said pride is not a sin. I don't know what the deal with that is, but that's okay. It's not like we've started on the path to become a formidable fighter or anything. That was well spoken. Thank you, my friend. A great fun aside to everyone else. So the vassal opinion is improved, which means we're going to have as many troops as possible to be able to fight off these rebellions that I'm expecting any second now. Of course they would. Mercy and Great Holy War for Gwynedd with 11,000 men. We have 3,000 men. This is going to be a hell of a battle, especially because the province thereafter is obviously one of our hardest to defend there. We'll take them over the Strait Crossing again. That worked wonders last time. Let's just disband those. Fuck, just disband those troops. They're dead. Okay, well, never mind then. They're going to be able to take Gwynedd, and that's also our capital, which obviously sucks massively. They can't win the war just by taking our capital if we're leading troops. So let's bring everybody... Okay, you guys all need to attach onto this unit. And again, we'll just wait for them to come across the strait, and then we'll wipe them out. So bring everybody on board. There we go. This is looking a little nicer, I'd say. Let's do that one, and... Okay. I'm pretty fine with that one. Good. Alright, now with... yeah, that's always garbage. We've talked about this before. I've done the maths on that one enough now to know that it's basically always garbage, especially unless you've got like over 30 gold per month or something like that. From cities as well. Basically, unless you're a merchant republic, that is essentially garbage. Right, everybody come back and merge. If they... Oh, God, okay. Skip the dual engine. There we go. Predictable result. 2 out of 10. That's great. It would be a real shame to get up to like 9 out of 10, wouldn't it? And then to have all of our hard work undone here. Bring them back. Where are you guys going? Turn it around. For fuck's sake. The AI in this game sometimes makes me... Oh, okay. So, we could do with some more troops. We've got plenty of gold, naturally. So by total strength, and just hire, like, what? 2,500 men? It's probably overkill, but they're fairly cheap. 2,100 men for even cheaper. You know, I'm going to go for the Danish band. Why are you over there, Danish band? They can take the war goal back for me. Sneaky. I like it. Alright, minus 17% war score. Where are they going to? 9th of October. We're going to get there on the 3rd of October. Are they movement locked? They're not movement locked yet. Okay, so they're going to get there on the 9th. So we've got 5 days to wait for them to be movement locked. Okay, how long till we get there? 7th of October. They are movement locked. Excellent. So they've got to attack into us. Now, if we can wipe out that army before they get there, that would give us all the... Oh, because they haven't merged their troops. Hilarious. Okay, we could be very much screwed now then. Alright, well, let's wait and see how it goes. Hopefully with her on the center, she should be able to... Yeah, she's going to do a shit ton of damage. There's nothing to worry about. She basically solely won that war for us there. Thank fuck. 2,000 losses versus 7,000 losses. If we can keep their armies chased down and sort of wipe them out as we go here, we're going to be able to win this, no problem. Man, thank God for this fucking straight crossing. Thank God for our... Oh, I mean, also, shout out to our just disgustingly great warrior of a queen here. Without her, we'd have lost Ulster and probably the whole of Ireland in only a couple of generations. A daughter was born to this man named Sionade. You are going to be called... I should be only naming the characters with rock-based names who are good. You are going to be called... Stone, Pebble, Mountain, I think we should definitely say for someone who's obviously big and strong. You can be called... Fuck, how can I not think of any names for small rocks? We've got Boulder. Gravel. Welcome, Gravel. I couldn't think of anything better. It's also technically like a group of small stones, isn't it, Gravel? It's not quite right. Look, it's hard to come up with this many names for different types of small rock. It's not what I'm good at. I'll be completely honest with you. I guess we'll just hit their capital now then. We could keep raiding them. Bear in mind they are on our borders. We could just keep raiding them. That would keep them down. I've got barely any defenders. I want prisoners. Prison them all. We're going to block the fuck out of your family. That will hopefully send a message. Hey, piss off and don't ever come back. Just assault it all down. Right. Goodbye, my friend. Nice knowing you. I'll be taking nothing out of that. What do we get? I don't know. I should have really checked what we got out of that war, because obviously CK2 plus changes fucking everything. Okay. Now we block your family. 4 prisoners. I'll take it. Bear in mind we had none before, so I'll absolutely take that. Embrace the divination. Let's, chance of people becoming charitable or kind. Charitable is better, just all round, to be honest with you. Kind also hinders some events, too. This guy, sure, we'll confront him and become his rival. I don't mind. He might even try and duel us then, and we can kill him dead. Court chaplain. We keep running out of chaplains. I don't know where they keep disappearing to. I guess it's a difficult job trying to convert the whole of Ireland back to... Wow. Wow. I'm going to call you Sink, because rocks sink. And my god, if you were to sink, nobody would... It's already... Oh, hopefully it dies. And who was that born to? Cornflakes? Cornflakes, you failed me. Why is she called Cornflakes? Everyone else is called after a stone. I don't know. Honestly, you're going to have to go for Marshall, because you have nothing. That face can't win you any favours with deployment. Oh, we should have already thrown them into, like, Stewardship, because I think that's the only thing they actually wouldn't be complete garbage at. But never mind. That's okay. Nothing to worry about. Right. Splendid. We got some soldiers. Great. Just what I wanted. Okay, so we've also picked up St. Bridget, which I definitely now want. We've also picked up Kells, which we can technically hold, but we don't really want to because it's a temple, although it is given a decent amount of tax. Almost more tax than everywhere else besides Dublin, so absolutely I'll hang on to that if you don't mind. Oh, Thane Gregor. Goodbye, my friend. Thank you for fighting a war against me. Hopefully your liege remembers not to do that in the future. By the way, the village of Korchev has been looted by this dude from this Roman guy. That's also something I really wanted to know. Thank you, game. Remember my sword. Ah, fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing. Nothing to worry about. Shit. I think I just need to take that option out. Otherwise, I'm going to mash it every single time. Bring me my sword seems like the most appropriate option, but then I have to remember to click the button that says skip the dual engine. Maybe I'll rename it something like, please don't press this button for Christ's sake, otherwise you're going to lose all our progress. 3 people down. Was that 3 people? Look, we're basically a third of the way there. I don't remember if it was 3 or 4, but we're doing pretty well. So for martial characters in the future, taking them on as a squire is definitely something we need to do. So look at this trait, Shield Bearer. Gives martial +3, personal combat skill +6, but all of our other stats suffer as a result. To be honest, we're in a situation whereby diplomacy can be fought with wars. Let's be reasonable here. There's nobody that we basically can't defeat in our immediate vicinity. Stewardship, not really relevant when you're running a series of tribes. Intrigue, also not particularly relevant because there's not a huge amount of, claims to be fabricated or money to be embezzled from the realm. Learning is garbage. I think I'm kind of happy to go for this, even though that's the payoff to it. It just seems so good for building this martial-based system that we've got going on right now. As we flip to feudal, of course, we will flip over to different educations, at which point this would become fairly irrelevant. But if we can get like a level 4, whatever the equivalent of level 4 of this is, and level 4 fighter, we've got ourselves a powerhouse of a character, ignoring everything else they get. Excuse me? She died a natural death at the age of 48. 48. I'm taking a look here. What was her health? Oh, 0, because she's dead. Man, I need to check the save game. I swear to God, we got that event that gave her 0.5 health. Loads. Not only that, but she was, like, super healthy, right? Man, her health must have really suffered from her years of... I don't know. I can't believe that. Alright, well, now we've got to start fresh with the friggin' bloodline. Who are we playing as now? We are Queen, this lady. She's pregnant. She's with child. Her husband is strong. She's attractive. Liking both of that. Let's go for... God, combat focus, and let's get her immediately into the society, I guess, so that we can try and get this goddamn bloodline for glory. Seems pretty good. You have a new heir. If you die now with character with players, a stone. She's a good character, don't get me wrong. I mean, look at her. 26 martial already, and she's not even part of the society yet. She has more than the ability to... She's rivals with her mother. She has more than the ability to overcome the power of our last character we had. Naturally, she's shrewd as well. Attractive is obviously very, very good. I think that we could be looking at an even better character. Plus, she's 28, so hopefully we'll have her for at least 20 years, apparently. Alright, so I've shuffled her back into the society. We've gone back into the round table. I've also started writing a book as well, but I figured I wouldn't go too hard on the society. Luckily, she's already had this kid, so she must have been pregnant well. We're done. Good. So now we can actually start focusing on the personal combat a little bit more and hopefully making this character into a powerhouse and then obviously carrying on with our regular mercenary band crap. Trenchard Muck. Oh, he's got strong and tall. Hey, that's pretty good. 20 personal combat at the age of baby is quite nice. Martial plus 2, so that's just the base game one by the looks of it there. That's obviously fantastic because the Vast Spinning plus 5 is also pretty good. Oh man, that's also got Vast Spinning plus 5. That's not so good, seeing as she had attractive, and I believe the father has what? Strong? It would have been nice to get attractive and strong, but hey, we definitely cannot complain about that. You can be called Boulder. We've already had a Boulder. You know what? You can be Mountain, because you are, like I said, we were saving that for a tall and strong kid, then immediately we get a tall and strong kid. Ah, fuck. My labor was difficult, and I fear that something is wrong with me. No way, we're going to die again. We must pray to Rhiannon. Chest pains. Shit. Are we going to die again? Oh, I can't lose another fucking good character. Maybe we should flip over to... Oh, well, I just accidentally picked... well, I say accidentally. I just picked combat, which means we can't flip over to family focus or hunting focus for that +1 point. God damn it, into health. Shit. Please help. For the love of God. What the fuck is... As you hold little Mountain in your arms, you feel something ominous emanate from his tiny eyes. They're not filled with the glow of a newborn babe, but with the determination and ambition of a warrior. You're sure it's nothing, but the druid who delivered him did claim that the night of his birth was unusual, somehow blessed perhaps. Although some would call it folly, you remember the night as one bearing prophecy. As you put the Mountain back to bed, a shiver runs down your spine. In your mind's eye, an image of the world changing flashes past where great kings bend knees to your son. Perhaps it's time for you to go to bed too. Perhaps the world will change. What the fuck does that mean? Is that some Celtic shit? Dude, I mean, unless his character did maybe like a divination or something before he was born? Or like a tribal festival? I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter too much anyway. I'm sure he's already a good character as it is. I don't know whether he'll just get like a better education or something out of that. Certainly sounds like that's something it'll do. That sounds fun. Oh, anyway, we can... 20% chance of what? Oh, the kid gaining some points. Yeah, absolutely do that. Sure, gain 1 intrigue. And we lost chest pains. That's good. Okay, that was what I was concerned about here. Fuck this magic kid. We will train him in martial, though. There you go, magic kid. What I do want is this character to be around for a while, because she's obviously incredibly good, and she's definitely the one that can lead us to glory with her super shrewdness and her... What does Page give? +1 personal combat. My God, you shouldn't have. So what do we need in terms of... Let's go over to the intrigue tab here. What do we need for our feudalism again? So we do need to get up to absolute. Oh, in fact, we could probably get absolute, couldn't we? So I am also. What's the one thing I did? I forgot to mention. I'm voting for Pebble because Pebble I think is very, very good right now. Charitable, obviously decent. Martial, Conscientious, Fussy are both very, very good. Not so good for Martial though. Trained Fighter and Shield Bearer means that she's got some good martial skills outside of everything else. And we've got another Peasant role that I was talking about. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, feudal. So we've got at peace. One of these must be true. Absolute triangle organization. So like I was saying, we can actually probably grab that as soon as possible. Second, we get 2,000 prestige. So the other character we had to wait X amount of years. She was also losing and gaining prestige, sort of varyingly, obviously, with our you know, religious-based issues. Speaking of which, we should probably deal with this rather than just sitting around waiting. Why have we got so many... What are these... Are they event spawned? Oh, you know what? We got those for... Oh, don't do that. We got those when we... When we set our marshal to build up zeal or whatever the hell it was. It's not a big deal. Right, let's move these in. As I check on Little Mountain, I'm terrified to discover a snake in his crib. Fortunately, the snake is dead, but who killed it? Oh, shit. The snake's dead, but who killed it? It could not be Mountain. I bet keep an eye on it. Oh, Mountain's abilities keep growing. I thought someone was trying to plot to kill our kid, but I guess he is a magic son after all. I don't know what this is, but it sounds kind of cool, huh? I think this is CK2+, maybe something to do with the Celtic. Like I said, I imagine it's something to do with the divination, because he said he was born under, you know, auspicious stars, whatever the hell it was. I accept your gracious offer. Thank you for the title of Minor Champion, or you can have the title of Minor Champion. Show her in bravery. Okay, yeah, if we... Anything for brave. There we go. That's fantastic. That's what we're after. Pebble, Nick... I don't know what those are. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. Brave gives... in this one, it's basically the same, right? Moral defense is quite nice, though. The water's a dangerous place. Devious plots are everywhere. Rumors are conspiring to kill you. That's another thing I haven't mentioned. We've got Brave, which gives moral defense. We've also got Gallow Glass, which are obviously good at defending. Let's ask for a duel. If we can skip the duel engine, that would be fantastic. You are defeated. She is garbage, though, right? She's got 91 personal combat. She's not that garbage. But we've got the Gallow Glass, so being able to fight the UK shouldn't come as such a surprise, because we do have those defensive bonuses for a lot of our troops. That's what the Irish sort of cultural bonuses are good at. So that's definitely something that's probably going to keep us going for quite some time. I think that's definitely something that may have saved the campaign that I've been overlooking for quite a while. We're going to try and become a warrior. Did I pick the ambition to become a greater warrior? No, the ambition's had a daughter. I didn't even pick that. Oh, for fuck's sake. We lost patient. We have patient diligent, now we're just out into patient. Why don't we skip over that and just go straight for skilled fighter? Seeing as she's already doing that, it seems like quite a nice way just to fulfill this and gain a little bit of prestige there. Need as much prestige as possible to be able to pass that law. We should be requesting military training, because that seemed to give us a lot of good bonuses. Now, what was the event whereby we, oh, let's check the bounty board. Nothing. What was the event we went for last time to upgrade our leadership traits? I think that's where you go on like a warrior's pilgrimage or something. So maybe we need to be a higher level. Yeah, there it is. Veteran. Level 2 warrior and pilgrimage. That seems to be something we need to focus on a lot more. I'm hoping we get something like... I mean, what's the best leadership trait? Let's be reasonable here. I would say inspiring leader is obviously very, very good. If we could get that one and level that up to level 2, I think we'd be head and shoulders above Britain, even not taking into account all that defensive shit I was talking about. Deceitful. I'll take Deceitful. That sounds kind of nice. We could also rank up. Why don't we just keep trying it? There's no reason not to. I mean, we lose prestige, but we're going to gain it quick enough. So he's got 78. We've got 87. We were defeated. What the fuck determines that? We've got a weapon, though, right? Yeah, we have the Zooge crossbow. I mean, we need to... Well, I think some armor would also help out a lot. Shy? Absolutely not. This character's losing all the good traits anyway. I don't want to risk that anymore. 10 gold. Thank you. Right, let's start building things up a little bit more. So we built a kitchen at this stage, which is obviously 15% levy size is quite large. Castle Town level 1 to give us the tax income. I mean, it seems like a good ratio of gold to investment there, so I'll take that. Veteran Buamia submits a harsh training program, whether it's his device up to listen to you. Stubborn? What does Stubborn do for us? Personal combat skill +3. I'll take it. We're not going to get any of these. It's so rare that we don't generally get anything out of this. Oh, look at this wall. That's interesting. I'm glad I caught that one. The German war to restore the papacy has ended white peace. So, Julius Nepos, I guess, took a setback after his rebellion. He actually seems to be okay, though. He didn't lose too much. Maybe they changed some laws and made him weaker or something. Seems to be doing okay, though. The German Empire are apparently in a position, though, where they can go towards try and restore the papacy of all things. How the hell did they manage that with 4,000 men? Like, oh, they probably didn't have 4,000 men, but sort of backed them into a corner. Yeah. So, truce was signed after it was run by Julius... Okay, well, we knew about those rebellions. What is the German Empire up to, then, that puts them in a position to do that? Yeah. I don't know how they managed that, but we'll have to keep a close eye on things. Obviously, if the German Empire... They're going to be our biggest enemy. The German Empire and the Aztec Empire. The Romans don't have any Celtic lands, and that's obviously the whole point of the campaign here. If the Germans and the Aztecs could fight, that's the best case scenario for us. But if the Germans are fighting the Roman Empire, that's when we have to worry, because these guys become some just massive, like, homogenous blob that we have to fight and go through to reunite all of our lands. That's going to cause a lot of issues, because I don't know, unless we spend ages playing tall, that we can get enough troops from the whole of the UK to be able to stop that. And there we go. 25% chance of getting patient, which I think is the one we still have, right? And we lost patience. Right, that's good. Ambitious would be fantastic as well. 25% chance of learning tough soldier, getting a skilled tactician. We got ambitious. Wow. I think that was probably... I think that was arguably the best outcome. I think the other one that would have been nice would be to get the next level of our education. But there are many ways to do that outside of these events. Obviously, just having combat-focused leading troops in battle when they're all like, oh, it's you, my queen, that's giving everybody, you know, ambition and skill and morale and whatnot. That event, I don't remember what it's called. But that one can also level you up. So I think getting ambitious, though, that's a lot rarer. Personal combat skill +3. Personal combat skill +3 for just getting ambitious seems a little odd, but there we go. And there is our heir done. Good to go. Young Pebble has gained a masterful... Oh, shit. Accomplished lady in waiting. Allows us to bypass some requirements to join a Holy Order or Fighters Guild. She's very good. Personal combat skill +10. Martial +4. Holy shit, she's got 24 personal combat. Brilliant strategy is obviously fantastic. She's got trained fighter, which is good. Charitable, brave, diligent. Holy shit. Wow. Can we ask you to join... Place up, no, it's a shame we can't just get her, you know, like in the base game where you induct them into the order. It's a shame we can't say to her, hey, get on board with this. And she gained the warrior woman trait, which gives her more personal combat and martial as well. Oh shit, someone's trying to kill us. You inspect the railing, only discover that someone has sawed through its supports. What the fuck? Who's trying to kill us? I guess we're sought by our vassals? I don't know. Well, that's strange. Courtiers? We've got way too many people in court. We need to kick some out. Got a couple of... Okay, let's just kick these courtiers out then. Ask to leave court, get out. Ask to leave court, get out. We'll just kick out all of them because we're way over anyway, and I've got to bear in mind this is a new mechanic I need to definitely keep an eye on a bit more. Right, you guys can all go. So everyone else that's not related to us that doesn't really like us too much. Valdemar, I mean, can we ask you? We can't ask you to leave court. We're at 23. That is incurring a little bit of gold, but it's not obviously not such a big deal. Can't really kick anyone else out, though. And everybody else likes us. There's a decision to ask people to leave their court. I swear they added that. Well, that was in the patch notes anyway. Like, decision to ask people to quickly leave your court was added. I guess not. Maybe Mercia? They don't hate us enough to warrant that. He's also got no intrigue. Very weird. Okay, bring back... okay, well, Spymaster's pretty good. I guess just scheme, and we'll send out some gifts to try and not be assassinated so quickly. It's very weird that we're trying to be assassinated when I think we're a fairly good ruler and a fairly beloved ruler as well. We'll make our Spymaster. We'll give him that honorary title, whatever the hell that is. There we go. All right, should we try and rank up once more? Probably not such a big deal. Ask for a duel. Who have we got this time? 40 versus 94. Skip the duel engine. You're done. Goodbye. That's what I thought. A terrified servant brings little Mountain to me, tears running down her cheeks. She claims that Mountain drank an entire vial of poison whilst in the cookery. Strangely enough, he doesn't look like he's ailing at all. In fact, he's babbling as usual, smiling at me. Calm yourself. Can you not see that Mountain is fine? I don't know what the fuck that means. Child of Mithridates. Oh, wow. So it gives permanent bonuses to... Oh, it just gives modifiers. Intrigue +2. Plot power +30%. Okay. Child of Mithridates. Martial +2, health +1, plot power +10%. Resist poison to a degree that people claim him. So that was the guy that poisoned himself intentionally, wasn't it? And then he was famous. Is that the same one? He was captured and then they tried to eat poison to kill himself, but he couldn't. Although he is apparently fatigued. Oh shit, I hope he doesn't die. This is cool. I don't know what it is, but it seems pretty cool that you just get all these random modifiers. Oh well, we'll keep a close eye on it. Make an offering to the gods. We've already got good air anyway, so I don't care too much for that one. So we are pregnant again, so we can ask the gods for... I guess we'll just go for another strong kid, because that seems to be very much our thing here. Lightfoot leader. Let's get Lightfoot, because that seems very appropriate with the troops we've got right now. We're up to 29 martial. That's very nice. Let's not get anyone else involved. It's highly personal work, so we are, of course, writing a book on martial as well to boost it up even more so. This person could be a big powerhouse than our last one. She only got 68 personal combat, but years and years of training went into the last character. They just make the Kingdom of England. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's horrible. Oh, wait. We're split into Mercia in England. Have they got Gavelkind or something? What the fuck happened there? Hang on. Leovolding, history, elected. Sigurd the Old died. Then he was elected. Why did Mercia split off? Mercia is just Scotland at this point. This is strange. Right, so history. He was also elected. I guess they've got elective Gavelkind then. Very strange. This is the help of some women in our family to cheer me up and keep my mind off the pregnancy. Thank you. A daughter was born. Eileen, blah, blah, blah. Also strong. Holy shit, man. We're getting some really good airs this time around. You will be called... Dirt. What do you mean dirt isn't rocks? It's just lots of very small rocks. Oh, for fuck's sake. She's going to die again. Stop this. Since when do women die in childbirth in the year 849? This doesn't seem very... ridiculous at all, Paradox. It seems ridiculous, Paradox. It's not historically accurate, Paradox, is what I meant to say. Request military... Let's keep going for that one. You must keep pushing yourself. That's the best thing to do when you're ill and dying after your pregnancy. Just get up and start training. That's perfect. Gout. Is gout a common side effect of pregnancy? It's health -2 on top of stretch, which is health -1. We've got to be very careful here. Try something new. Oh, she lost a hand. Okay, you're not going to be the warrior I expected you to be then. Gout is unfortunately one of those that... Oh, God. Crusader King, sure. Gout is one of those things that doesn't really cure by itself. It's not just like the flu or tuberculosis where it just pisses off. You either die from it or it pisses off. Gout is just a permanent thing that generally tends to be a pain in the ass or a pain in the foot for quite a few years. Which is why I was kind of happy to go for that more risky treatment. We're severely injured, but we can deal with that one. You can get rid of one-handed, can't you? If you go for, like, you can train your non-dominant hand or something like that, which cancels it out. Maybe we can go for that one. Let's ask for a duel then. Skip the duel engine. I'll do better next time. Probably shouldn't have fought it while we're gouty and one-handed, or stressed and severely injured, I should say. Ignore a device. We're not going for that one. Oh, nice. Hey, there we go. Nice. And, oh, man, we're ranking up again? Nothing. Okay, so it's just our combat skill this time. We just gained Wrath as well, giving another +3 martial. Wow. What did our previous character have then? I need to double check, because I think she was at like 30, right? She had 26 base. Oh, she had 26, not including like weapons and shit. I don't remember what she was up to, but I think we've already superseded her in martial. Personal combat, I don't think we're ever going to get that close. 200 is going to be a hell of a difficult one to beat. I think this is friendship. Why the fuck not? And then let's see if we're going to die anytime soon. I think we'll leave it here for today, though. I don't know what that Child of Destiny is. I think it's CK2+, but I will Google around just in case it's something added by Holy Fury that I've missed here. I've never seen it before. So strong, tall. It's got all of this shit as well. Do Judas Nepos just die? Slain by Taxiarch's Iavanius? Oh. Julius. I don't think he's really dead. I don't think one man could kill the biggest dick as himself. I accept your generous offer. No, absolutely not. Don't ask me again. We'll wrap this one up here for today, though, because I've got some research to do by the sounds of it. Thank you all for watching. This seems like it could be good. We've got a lot of good heirs to pick from, so even if this character does end up dying or ends up being shit personal combat or whatever, next generation, we are more than set. We seem to have a lot of very viable candidates for that one, so just in case of forming this mercenary band, I will skip over that if people want me to, because it looks like it's going to take a lot longer. We've just got to pass, what, Absolute Tribal Leagues, Organization, we go Feudal, go for mercenary band, see what we've got with that one. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who made the series possible. In the first place, a big thank you to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Baniel, Blurry Bunny, Sidini, Conspired T, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Danny Good, Donald, Eric B, Escape, Fakuna Vasquez, Fungus King, Gogalus, Harik, Haydog, Jimbo, Josh Lindy and Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrophilin, Palvis Presley, Serthal the Swede, Saragom, Toby Cruz, Tom Tetter 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous back since Azzy 7011. Thank you all for your support, the insanity levels on Patreon. That's very generous of you. Thank you for keeping the channel alive, unlike my characters in this game, which I apparently can't keep alive for more than 5 seconds. And a big shout as well, of course, to Asero, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Arachnid44, Betimus Max, Sidini, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunconnie217, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Aaron McGowan, Icy the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Johan DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Lemon Stark, Llewellyn Thomas, Matthew, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Nixie, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Smirtworm, The Insane Pickle, Venom Meow, Will Wade, Wolfie, and CK2. My god, I'm going to die one day trying to read that list.